Random ass late night video for no, alright. It's almost 12 and I'm still up because I have work. Yeah, anyway, no, but this is a weird video to talk about. More of to pose a question to myself, more than to you, more to me, for me to look at later and go, I wonder. See, I've never thought I'd be the kind of person to stay in, to be in any sort of closet or be stealth. So, but recently I've had to reconsider whether or not, am I living stealth? Is this me being stealth or something? 'Cause see, only a few people at work know I'm trans, and that's only because they knew me when I was an intern before transitioning, before HRT. So, yeah, a few people knew me back then. Most people do not. Most people at work don't know me. Didn't know me before then. And, yeah, I think I'm, like, completely stealth to them or whatever. And, it's really odd because I've never thought of this thing to be a problem or to be an issue. I'm a very, very open person. I used to, I mean, in the regard that I would tell everyone all the time. I'd tell anyone who asked. I'd tell anyone who cared. No, I'd always talk about it on Facebook or whatever, things like that. So it's it's made me think recently. Okay, let me just put this into a clear, definite example. We were told, we were having lunch, and one of my office mates asks, if you were given 50 million pesos, which is our monetary value, I think that's around $1.2 million, something like that. Because $1 is 40 pesos, so 50 million pesos is like 1.5 million or something like that, something along those lines. $1.2 million. Okay, let's just say if you're given $1 million. If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? And the immediate answer that came to mind was I'd have all my surgery done, top and bottom. And for some reason, I couldn't say that. I didn't say that. And it's been bothering me all day. Like, why couldn't I say that? And it's like, shit, am I, in this little stealth bubble already? I mean, I never thought I'd be. If you would have asked me, I would have been, yeah, I'll tell anyone. I'll, be proud of whatever. Not a big deal. I won't, it's not necessarily be loud and vocal, but, not a big deal. Like, in this case, I have surgery. So what? Yeah, it's not making a big deal. So they ask a legitimate question. What would you do? One of my office mates would like to spend it buying a new car. One would like to retire and live somewhere else. Whatever, things like that. And, it just makes me think, have I gone against what I thought before? I mean, the position I used to take about whether or not I'd be open about things with people. Yeah, it's made me think a lot. So essentially, I am sort of stealth. Odd. Really odd. No, but, I was thinking of maybe, writing something on Facebook as usual, just and if anyone was shocked, like, what? Huh? Like, oh yeah, you didn't know? Something like that. Because I'm not a big fan of going, oh hey, just in case, in case you want to know, I'm trans. And it's like, no, I'm not into that. It's like, I'm more of, say something and people ask, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm like, I'm not outright telling anyone because it depends on the situation. Certain situations call for it, but if it's like this, if it's like work, I don't see a big deal about that. I mean, I don't see why I have to tell everyone. But, I feel like, shit, maybe I should. But then again, I don't know. It's odd. Yeah, whatever. How about? I mean, well, they do know I'm gay. Um, it kind of does. Well, I mean, I don't know. As in any place, there's some not blatant homophobia, not like violent homophobia, but there are homophobic jokes that get tossed around, especially since I have an office mate who is like flaming, campy, blah. The kind of person who, I don't want to enforce the idea that this exists, but the stereotypical gay talk, and he has that, and one of my office mates has commented that, like, you're not his level, or if they make jokes, it's like it's all right, because whatever. I don't tend to call it out much because I am the shy, reclusive one in the office. Sort of, not really, a bit, maybe, kind of, something like that. I generally mind my own business. Not really, in my head, but outwardly I mind my own business. I observe them a lot and I take in what they say, but I don't comment. So I don't tend to say anything unless it's malicious, and it's never usually malicious. It's not blatantly homophobic. That's like they're not the kind of people who use gay as a derogatory thing, but they do make fun of my office mates' campness or femness. So I guess, I don't know, does this take away my femme cred if I'm not the femmest gay guy in the office or something like that? Yeah. Anyway, I think my deal is that I'm more childish than I am feminine. I have the brain of a 12-year-old, I think, sometimes. And now it's getting really dark. What if a creepy face appears behind me? La gasp. Anyway, but no, I mean, that's it. That's mostly it. I was just really thinking a lot about this whole stealth issue. Should I make a comment? Should I somehow put a note on Facebook or talk about this to sort of subtly go, just in case you didn't get the memo? Or should I mean, part of me wants to, the other part doesn't want to, because, like, what's the big deal? If it happens, it happens. Things like that. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up not doing anything about it. It's just that late night musing in between breaks of doing my concept boards. Yes. And wouldn't it be funny if one of my office mates actually watches my vlog? No, and then all my little dirty secrets. But anyway, yeah. Oh, and if you want to help me fund my top surgery, I know I don't have much of a chest to begin with, but if you want to help me fund my top surgery and get cool art in the process, I'm selling my art. I'm selling commissions. I'm offering commissions. There is no minimum price. $1 will get you something. All right, $1 will get you a piece of art. See, come on, that's a really good deal. It's a better deal for those donating less than it is for those donating more, actually. But anyway, yes. So if you'd like to help me out, I'm going to put a link below. Please see it. All right. Thanks everyone. Good night, and I hope you did not see some creepy ass shit behind me right now, because it is almost midnight. Alright.